Hello everybody, Realm Builder Guy here, and welcome back to the channel and more Going Medieval. David, Grimm, and John are hard at work trying to make Realmberg work, for lack of a better term. Hey, thank you again to everybody that's been watching, commenting, and liking these first look, figuring stuff out videos so far. Actually been a lot of fun to make. It's a really fun game to play, and you can definitely check it out on Steam or Nexus GG, or come over to Discord and chat about it and other games and history and all that good stuff. Link to Discord is down in the description. If you wouldn't mind, if you're enjoying this content, a like is always greatly appreciated. I know it always seems very YouTuber beggy, but it really makes a world of difference to the channel. So now, obviously, we've got some stockpile room issues here, so we need to build a much larger stockpile. So what we're gonna do here is click on the stockpile, and we are going to expand the zones significantly. Actually, let's expand it that way. All right, so we got that going there. Then the ale, I'm not quite sure if we want to move it, but we'll kind of leave it as is right now. Here we have a chronicle pile. So chronicle pile, what this is a simple tales and facts laid out down in skin. So that's really what it is. You want to keep an eye or control on that. I want to expand here a little bit. So I'm going to do a wooden floor. And like that. I'm going to build a storage area here. What do we got here? We've got red currants. I'm just going to leave that. I mean, we'll have red currants in the middle of the floor. Actually, what we're going to do here is, let's see, can we cut that? Yeah, we'll see if it gets cut down. So we'll have that built, and we will now build a wooden wall around this. Again, I just want to make a little food storage area here. I don't need windows for this. Doesn't need to be attractive at all. But I do want to have this built out. So like that. I just feel like we need to get our food taken care of. A wooden door that we need to turn. I don't know where the front is. Is that how it swings? So the wooden door. Okay, so let's actually build that, and then take a wooden door and just put the door in here. Okay, I think that'll do. And when that's done, well, the next thing I need to do is actually expand the stockpile here. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Let's click on the stockpile, and we will expand the zone. There. So now that has everything there. What do we all have in here? We've got our clothing. We've got all of our food. Got our materials. So health kits, herbs, and so on. Textiles we have in there. Our armory. We're going to build a separate armory. Waste. No, I don't want any waste in there. And we may as well keep the books in there. So we will build a separate armory for that. This over here, we're just going to leave that open for now. And we'll hit unpause. Bump up the speed here a little bit. So leisure activities. So we can do a backgammon table, a wooden oak brethren shrine. Okay, we need to add all of these things. So let's have a general kind of a hangout area right over here. So let's put the Restitutionist Shrine. Let's have the Restitutionist Shrine here. And the Brethren Shrine over here. We don't need them, you know, right next to each other. And a backgammon table. Just kind of here in an open. Actually, I wouldn't mind. Let's put a little wooden floor here. Just kind of mark out where I want to have kind of a future market square. And we'll just put the backgammon table right there. Perfect. All right. So the guys are hard at work here. Getting resources for construction, constructing. And this will continue to get hauled. I mean, we've chopped down a lot here. And we'll continue to work on all of that. Let's see over here. How are we looking as far as... let's cut plants. Let's harvest. Let's just harvest all that good stuff right there. Have them work on harvesting that. We've got the shrine built. So that'll take care of some of their needs. Of course, we still are working on finishing that roof. So there's still a bit to do there. We have the hay. So we have the resources. I'm not entirely sure why they aren't doing it. So let's see. He's hungry. He's not hungry. He's not hungry. All right, well, we'll work on hunger as time progresses. Just an overview of the jobs. Right now, everything seems to be going okay. Well, there are a bunch of rabbits here. So let's go to the rabbit there. And we will... Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to click on hunt. Hunt you. And I know there's a rabbit right hiding there. Where'd you go? There you are. Boom. All right, add some meat. Meat to everything. Unpause. Now the music is okay in my opinion. I think they need to do more. I mean, I know there's a music pack, a DLC that I did pay for. That kind of comes with all of this that you can add. We'll kind of have to wait and see if that really expands at all. So they're still going in here and eating because some of their food materials are there. Oh, they're praying. They are praying. So let's see. He's well rested. His mood, his inventory, his skills. Inventory. He's got the short bow. Grim is well rested. All right. Looks like everyone's doing okay. We'll wait for this to be done, and then we're going to put a roof on that. We're slowly but surely working on things. The other major thing that we're going to work on is we need to start working on security around Realmberg. Okay, so now we can go in here and we can build a roof. I'll just hit pause here. So a wooden beam, we don't really need that. We can do a thatched roof, a wicker roof. We can do a wooden roof, or we can do a limestone slate roof. So you can see the hit points here. That's a big thing. Thermal insulation a little bit. So let's just do a wooden roof here. Like so. All right, so we're going to have a wooden roof. Put it on the top of that. We got plenty of wood. But we'll get that enclosed. Again, I think we only need the one door because it's really just about access. And then the next steps we need to look at are, of course, what we're going to do on the back side here. We've got where we're butchering meat. We've got a preparation station here, the campfire. Again, I'm not sure if this is something you build indoors with a campfire or not. It doesn't look like you need a chimney or anything, any ventilation. But we do need to start planning where we want to have our walls around our little town. So initially it's going to be relatively insular. So we're going to work on that. How are we looking here for research? Can't unlock that. The requirements are architecture 1. Unlocks that. A little autosave here. So available chronicle, allocated 15. The amount, so simple tales and facts laid down in skin. The amount available for unlocking new researches, 10. Allocator 15. The amount used up for unlocked researches. Okay. So I think that just comes down to how much time they spend researching. So, we're going to drop down the tending here. So Grim should be focused on research. That's his highest priority job. Whereas John is hunting and construction. David is construction and smithing. We don't have a smithy yet. So hopefully that's something that will come eventually. So now, once we have daylight, I'm going to take a look at where we want our walls to be built. Let's just take a look here. So, base, wooden wall, wooden door, miscellaneous, so we can build a fence, a pyre, banners. I'm not worried about that. Here we go. The wooden Merlon stockades. Oh, it is foggy here in the morning. We're having a change in shift, so John's going to head out and do a little bit of hunting. He's going to look for that rascally rabbit, and what we're going to do here is start working on the Palisades. New settler, Jailbird. Hegelina didn't stop looking over her shoulder, but it was the bleeding wheels around Hegelina's ankles that gave her away as a prisoner on the run. Would you conceal her? They may have been followed. Settlers slammed the door shut, leaving Hegelina outside. Some settlers might get a negative mood modifier. Realmberg's inhabitants decided to help her. So, Hegelina, she is, wow, a master animal handler. She's a brutal burner, whatever that means. She's 30 years old. Yeah, but animal handling 21, pretty good at melee, marksman, smithing, speechcraft, very passionate about mining and passionate about botany and marksmanship. Expect a possible attack in a couple of days. Ooh, so forest bandits would come after her. Or we tell her to go away. The problem is we are not, I mean, this could be the end right here. Let's see, let's see what happens during an attack. We are still, so there's Hegelina. Enemies are coming in 1 day. Settlers' wounds need tending. So let's, okay, so we're gonna get attacked, and we are not ready for an attack yet. Still figuring out this whole wall. So apparently we need to build a wall with the, that stuff on top, and then I guess we need to build another wall next to it. That's kind of what it's looking like. So we don't have a lot of time, people. So let's just build some basic walls here. Wooden wall. There. And whoop. Did I just build a wall on top of a wall? I did. Okay. Let's cancel that. All right, we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to wooden wall. I'll build that right there. We do need an opening in the wall. So let's build that right there. There. So in our little fort, have an opening there. And we'll put you right there. Switch you around. Head back down this way. Again, I don't know as far as, if we need to actually add doors to the place. But we'll see what happens. We're going to leave some gaps. Can we build through that? Yeah, it looks like we can. All right. So it gives an automatic chopping down command there. And we will hit unpause. Enemies are coming in one day. I don't know if we're going to get all of this built. But as you can see, our little storage house is done. So that's kind of nice. But right now, as far as jobs go, construction is definitely a high priority. 10 to wounds. I'm going to put that up. So that's going to be a priority for him. And we're going to drop down the research to 2, so kind of take care of her. We're going to need another bed for our additional settler. So we will put that bed. Sleeping cot. Put that one right there. All right, so schedule. Hedgelina. So, let's see. What about her? Brutal Burner. So, Brutal Burner. Hedgelina was top dog, leader of the pack. She cared for the hounds, and in return, these dogs were fiercely loyal. Although not of high rank, Hedgelina commanded respect. Hounds can be ferocious when crossed. After the apocalypse, Hedgelina had fallen from grace, ending up in prison. Fate in the form of the Great Morality, sickened guards, and a filched key offered a window of escape. Hedgelina now had an unhealthy fascination with torture and tools of punishment. So animal handling, melee, speechcraft, and smithing are all there. Now she's, of course, we have no extra weapons for her. Let's see what else. So she's an erudite, intellectual, and a high XP gain, 15%, and a washout. So if there are rain clouds about, Hedgelina is going to be very unhappy. Getting wet makes her as miserable as sin. She is a restitutionist zealot. The settler requires considerable religious activity to stay happy. They don't drink alcohol. Need for alcohol never changes. They require a church of restitution shrine or chapel for their religious observance. So we're not going to worry about that right now. She's pretty tall, 1.82 meters. So Hedgelina. Okay. So what are we going to do with her? So I think what we're going to do with her is she's going to have a similar... She's going to be on night duty as well. Obviously, she is going to need more sleep. And here we're going to do anything. I'm going to do anything here. I think it would be important that they all share leisure activity. Maybe not together, actually. Never mind. What we're going to do instead, we're going to have Hedgelina and John hang out together. So we're going to add leisure activity here, and we're going to add leisure activity here for both of them. I think that'll work. Let's cut down his work hours a little bit. And add a little bit more for her. So now we've got a true day-night shift. We got to work on these walls, get our defenses up and going, and see how it goes. I mean, I'm very curious about these higher wall defenses. What we probably need to do is have two-tiered walls so that we can get archers into a higher position. Because once the archers are in a higher position, they do get a buff. Now, as far as jobs, what is Hedgelina good at? So, medicine, it's decent. We got it as a 3. We can actually get rid of David for that. Convalescence, 2. Let's see, hunting, marksmanship of 8. Drop him down to 3, up to 2 there. Construction, yeah, not very good. So she's not going to work on construction. Growing, not as much. Harvesting, not as much. Mining, bump that up. She's going to be one of our main miners. Cutting plants, we'll leave at a 3. Cooking, leave it at a 3. Smithing, that's something she enjoys. We'll put that up to 2. Carpentry, leave that at a 4. Tailoring, 4. Research, we'll leave that as a 3. Stewardship, taking care of basic tasks like locking doors, closing windows, and so on. We'll actually put that as a 3. Hauling, we will leave as a 3. So we've got 20 hours until the enemies show up. We'll see what happens when the enemy shows up. Now this roof is still not done. May change that roof from a thatched roof to a different material and kind of upgrade it. I mean, maybe limestone. You know, we do have limestone, but yeah, this is our little mini settlement of Realmberg. Obviously, it's going to expand with time, and we'll repurpose some of these walls with time. You know, maybe as a backdrop for a different building. We do not have enough beds. How do we not have enough beds? We should have enough beds. Well, we're still working on the bed. That's why. That's why, my friend, if you would build the bed, we get that done. And, of course, everyone's unhappy because it's raining and the roof isn't done. Enemies are coming. Okay, no. Build up your defenses. Yeah, let's do some stick traps. Sure, let's put a stick trap there. A stick trap there. Just to kind of see what happens. In German, we have a saying, probieren geht über studieren. So trying things out is worth more than studying it. You know, you can learn a lot more. So we put those stick traps down. I don't know if this is going to do anything, personally. I wonder if that means we know that those are the stick traps, so we won't go there. Yes, I know wooden merlons are things we need to add, but these haven't been built yet. So we'll kind of see if they ever get built. At a shrine, yeah, I mean, I don't know why we're not doing anything with hay. We have hay. We're just not... We didn't complete this roof. So I feel like we need to change our roof. I wonder if we can... If we go to limestone, I wonder if it'll upgrade it. If we do that... No, I don't think we can. I think what we need to do is deconstruct this roof and then build a new roof over it. So that's something we'll have to keep in mind. Let's bump up the speed here a little bit. Have everybody kind of cruising. We still have a lot of stuff out here. Of course, hauling isn't a major thing. So no one's really hauling. She's convalescing still, Angelina, because she's still recovering from her wounds. I just think that's an important thing to do. We're still waiting on the raiders. And we'll kind of go from there. Kind of a bummer that they're not utilizing the hay at all to finish that up. Probably somebody knows. I'm going to have to do some research as to why they didn't complete that. If there are other tasks that are overriding, because they are constructing other things. If you know why, if you've played this more, let me know down in the comments. I would really like to know why they just haven't finished this thatched roof. But they finished this wooden roof. So the amount of resources available... I mean, that could be. She's cutting down things here. She's cutting. Grimm is sleeping, David's sleeping, and John is getting the resources for the construction. And working on our walls. Building the base walls. And we still have 12 hours until the enemy appears. All right, Hedgelina is hauling to the stockpile. That's good. So she's bringing stuff over. She is not happy. Why are you not happy? You're hungry. Well, then eat something. Looks like that is what she's doing. John, in the meanwhile, is constructing our walls. And his construction skill is now at level 11, and we're getting more rain. And they're getting miserably wet on the inside. So we really need to change the roof. I think the thatched roof is just not going to do it. What we'll need to do... I mean, this looks kind of cool. I mean, if we can go inside here... Let's go inside. So there we can see all of our herbs. If we look in here... Oh, they just got up. Let's have a look around. I mean, it's raining on the inside. It's kind of funny. Let's build another stool here. Put that stool right there. Right? Boom. There we go. We're going to work on the stool. And I feel like we need to upgrade from a thatched roof to a wooden roof because, yeah, everyone's getting wet and no one is happy. So let me do that. I'm curious to see if they're going to build these things at the top or not. Gotta kind of keep an eye on that. So let's work on this roof here a little bit because I'm not digging this situation. I don't know why they're not working on that. And we're not researching. So that's the basic research table. If we look at our research available, we have 10, allocated 15. We need to look at how we can expand upon that, or if it's just down to go and do the research. Look at the research. Yeah, this is all 2, so they're going to do other things. So he's going to tend to people first. So Grim, I want you to go back to priority 1 on research. We need research taken care of. That's a major need. And this just really has me annoyed. All right, so I've given the order now to deconstruct this roof, and we're going to work on a different roof. Maybe put on a limestone roof. See what that looks like. We have plenty of limestone. We have 74 limestone. We've got a ton of hay. We've got a decent amount of clay. Okay, so they're going to deconstruct the roof, and then we're now going to go in, and we're going to build a new roof. Let's see. We can do a wooden roof, a wicker roof. Let's just do a wooden roof. There we go. All right, so wooden roof is going to come on that building because apparently they don't like working with hay, but they do like working with wood, as is shown here. So let's see, how are things coming down here? There's still plenty of jobs left to do to finish our walls of our little mini settlement. Got 2 hours until the enemies are coming. And settlers are exhausted. Who's exhausted? John is exhausted. And so maybe what we need to do here is... John, where are you? There you are. You not getting enough sleep? You say you need less sleep than anybody else, but maybe that doesn't mean you need more work. So yeah, he's gonna get his 40 winks here soon. Hedgelina is sleeping, so that means John, he's still getting resources. So she's sleeping. He's not. Theoretically, he's not supposed to. I mean, he's taking a nap now. Or he's sleeping. It's more than a nap. And we're getting a roof. Oh! Raid. The swarthy jailers wanted your villager, Hedgelina, and they wanted them now. They had to pay for their crimes, or your whole village would pay. It was up to you. Realmberg's defiant settlers refused to bow to the assailants' demands. So they're going to attack, and your settlers will get a positive mood modifier for helping someone in need, or we surrender her. We're going to do this. A violent extortionist. You stood your ground, refusing to give into their demands. Realmberg folk took up arms, making ready for battle. Oh, here they come. Where are they going? Hello? Where are you going? Okay, so we're going to have combat here at some point. They're all working, and John's asleep. Alright, so they're just kind of hanging out up there. Let's bump up the speed, see if they're actually going to show up. But yeah, they're just kind of walking around. Hedgelina does not have a weapon. Enemies have started their attack, All right, here they come, guys. So does this mean they're gonna wake up and do combat? All right, let's put an aggressive stance. Or let's put them into neutral. Grim, you're gonna be in neutral. I don't want anybody to flee. John's gonna be neutral. We're gonna put everybody in neutral. All right. Well, you don't have a weapon. John has a weapon. Ah, okay. That's how we designate that. All right. So you. Let's see, what can we draft you to do? We can move. We can equip, or on target to order attack. Get rid of that. Let's unpause. Let's see what happens here. Okay, here they come. Here they come. All right, pause. Grim. You attack. That dude. And David. I want you to attack that dude. And John, you gotta wake up, buddy. You're gonna attack that dude. All right, we've got an attack. We've got an attack. Marcus. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know who they're attacking. Grim, why are you still constructing? Oh, now I know. I have to draft David and then attack John. Grim, I need to draft you to attack Alfred. And John, I need to draft you to attack this Marcus guy. Now let's see what happens. Oh, we got war here, people. We're going at it. Attacks left and right. Alfred's dying. Marcus is down. John is down. Okay, we got one killed. John, what's John doing? Why is he hitting? Victory! Okay, I don't know why he didn't grab his bow, but so be it. The beleaguered settlers came under attack in the spring of 1353. Their ordeal continued for 3 hours and 34 minutes. Mercifully, all settlers survived the raid. 2 sworn enemies died during the fight. David Karadas was the bravest of the settlers, dealing the most blows. Grim took the most damage from the enemy, thinking only of defending Realmberg in its hour of need. David blocked the most hits, it should be recorded. Some of the buildings of Realmberg were destroyed under the bombardment of enemy weapons, namely the campfire. Okay, still going on here. So that guy's fleeing. Okay, Grim. We're gonna undraft you. But John, we are going to draft you to attack that Marcus guy. Alright, so they're gonna chase them. Chase him down and kill him. Get him. Get him, or is he gonna leave? You're not gonna catch him anymore. And he's gone. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna undraft David. We're gonna undraft John. Alright. Yay! Settlers' wounds need tending. Okay, so Grim, we're gonna undraft you. So you're gonna chill. A little convalescence. Oh, we got stuff here we can take. Alright, let's take a look at this. So, a flimsy cudgel. Take that. A wood mask. Then we've got a sturdy leather winter coat. Take that. Then a leather cap. Take that. Flimsy staff. And forest bandit. File decomposes in 7 days. Next to that. Alright, well, we're gonna... Can we... take him? What do we do with this guy? What do we do? Settlers won't interact with it unless allowed. Allow this resource by clicking allow or by using the allow order. So let's click allow. That. Yeah, I feel like we need to put in a grave somewhere now. So I think there was grave, unmarked grave. Let's put an unmarked grave out here. Alright, we'll have an unmarked grave there. And leave that as is. Meal preparation is missing, so we need to go to meal prep. And a campfire. Put the campfire back there. Alright, we survived our first raid. And all is well. We'll unpause. Whew. And that building's almost done. Almost done. Not quite yet. But we've survived the raid, people. We added another person to our colony. Things are looking pretty good overall. Grim is limping around, gushing blood, as one would expect. All right. Well, I think this is a great place to end today's episode of Going Medieval. Construction is continuing. We killed the attackers. We brought Hedgelina into the fold, who's now playing backgammon with David. And all is well and all is happy in the world of Realmberg. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit a like button. Let me know your thoughts on the game so far. Still getting used to it. It does remind me a lot of a certain other game that I promise will try to not mention all the time. But it's kind of hard when it's kind of a big deal. So anyway, until next time, I'm Realm Builder Guy, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.